Hi, my name is Chandra and this is how I do food. Do you sometimes want to snack all night? Like sometimes after dinner, I just want to keep eating until it's time to go to bed. And for me, it's sweet things. So if that's the case for you as well, this video is definitely for you. Because of this problem I have, I try not to keep anything in the house that would be really terrible to eat because at night I have no ability to stop myself. But I do keep dates, and they're sweet, nature's candy, delicious, and I can sit down and eat a whole bunch of these, but that gets expensive, and also I don't know how great it is to eat a whole bunch of dates. Lately, I have been making date lattes, and it takes 3 or 4 dates, depending on how big they are or how much flavor you want, and milk of choice. I've been using cashew milk, and it has been doing the trick. I drink one of these, and for some reason mixing those 3 or 4 dates, blending them in with that milk, makes such a satisfying drink and filling in a different kind of way than I think eating 3 dates and eating a glass of cashew milk would be. There's something magical happening there. When I drink one of these, I don't need anything else. I actually feel satiated, which is hard for me to do sometimes at night. So let me show you how I do it. So I have half a cup of cashews in this jar. I'm going to cover with water, and I'll let that sit on my counter for about 4 hours, 4 to 6 hours, or it could be overnight in the refrigerator. Then they need to be rinsed and added to the blender with about 2 cups of water. And I'll blend these really, really well for a couple minutes on high. And this is what I love about cashew milk, is that you do not have to strain it. It becomes creamy, and I don't use a lot of water to cashews, so it's really a nice thick consistency. I had these dates soaking in water for a few minutes to kind of loosen up anything that's stuck to their outsides. I'm going to rinse those off and take out the pits, and as well as the little stem end that they have sometimes. It's also important to open these up to check for mold. You don't want to eat a moldy one. So these are going right into my mug, and I'll top it off with my cashew milk, which I will water down a little bit for this drink because the dates will thicken it quite a bit on their own. And I like to let that sit on my counter for an hour or 2 so the dates can really soften up. Here you can see how beautifully thick and creamy this is. There it is going into my coffee. So I will add a little bit of water. It doesn't need to be that thick for this drink. This gets blended on high until it is very smooth, and then I will put it right into a pot on the stove to warm up. And I will also add a few spices. So good.